Well, we are looking at those structured level talks that are taking place right now in Hyderabad House, where US President Barack Obama and his delegation and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his delegation are taking part in an informal working lunch, as well as delegation level talks between the two sides, which will be followed. Will they break away for a separate one-on-one? That's the big question. Aditya Raj Kaul joins me from Hyderabad House. Aditya, what's the sense that you're getting? Prime Minister Narendra Modi making a statement as far as foreign affairs is concerned, right from the beginning of his tenure, right from the time of his swearing-in ceremony, where he called all the SAARC leaders for his swearing-in ceremony. He's gone on to make statement after statement. How are other world leaders going to be looking at this Indo-American dialogue which is currently on, and especially the second meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Barack Obama in less than 4 months?
Well, absolutely, Navika. The meeting between Obama and Modi over the past 4 months has been almost not just talk of the town, but global leaders closely monitoring it. It was in United States in September when Modi visited, and Obama really gave him a warm reception. Thereafter, be it in Myanmar or then in Brisbane on the sidelines of G20. There have been continuous meetings on the sidelines of these global summits, and now is the time that Obama has finally landed in India. Already positive feelers from Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he himself really breaking the tradition and protocol welcomed him at the Palam Technical Airport this morning. And then, of course, there has been an arrival reception and when he paid obeisance at Father of the Nation at Rajpath. But at this moment, the biggest development is certainly the one-on-one meeting between the two leaders. That's what the sources are telling us, that Obama and Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be really taking a walk around Hyderabad House. This is another break from the tradition. And one of the key criteria is, one of the key important developments is that a civil nuclear deal would be on top of the agenda. Sources indicating that, of course, US had problems with the liability law in India, and India, of course, had some apprehensions with the US inspections, apart from those IAEA, but are already in the IAEA. So at this moment, there might be some kind of consensus on that note. After 3 p.m., there is a joint press conference here in the lawns of the Hyderabad House. Will there be a positive announcement on the nuclear deal? Because we have seen all the political parties in India also apprehensive in that regard. The left parties had a protest, even Congress saying that they are observing very closely, and all the political parties should be taken on board before taking this agenda forward. But apart from the nuclear deal, there's also cooperation on economic ties between the two countries, trade talks. There could be trade agreements signed between the two countries, and also defense and security related agreements that are very important. Remember, countries like Russia, France would be really closely observing this because India has been taking weaponry from these particular countries. But certainly there is expectation that A-10 aircrafts and also UAV, the unmanned aerial vehicle technology, could be really one of the focus agendas in this defense agreement. So apart from these economic ties and defense agreements and security agreements, one focal agenda is also the counter-terrorism strategy between the two countries.